Ah! Ah! Ow! Partnered on Twitch recently. Damn, your photos are something else. No cap. Hold up. Where did she... So I have like a porch. Where did she go? Maybe she ended stream. I wish she was here. Judinha and son. She's a Twitch streamer. She's Brazilian, so naturally speaks Portuguese, right? And there she's teaching obrigado. That's about it. And then maybe some other ones if. Nice question. Oh. I'm looking at the view. She called me Eroy. No, not quite. Juan today will do. Jesse the Ranger will do. Juan today will do. Fuck it. Fuck. Damn fucking toys, dude, all over. Why? Why is there a railroad crossing in front of my room? Oh shit. I lit something. Yo. Fucking toys, dude. Why can't they make them out of sponges or something? They hurt like a motherfucker. They have to be made of some kind of solid material. A cast iron bullshit. That's not nice. Come on. Well, I have to be back by 5:30 and then take Jean to school. I kind of started at a weird time. This is the hour, like, being up and around. Oh, for your time? What the fuck, dude? Did he just rob a bank? My God, I was busy all goddamn week, man. I was even busy yesterday. I woke up at 9, whatever. Fuck. Not nice. It looks calm in Japan. Well, I mean, it is for... Fuck! Wow. So toys and then rolled ankle. Fucking Christ. That sucks, dude. Just gotta power through it. Yeah, it's for whatever. What time is it right now? It's 4:47. People are gonna start waking up. The newspapers and shit are getting delivered already. Dude, if we were out in the countryside, nothing would be happening. What do I gotta buy? I gotta buy vapes. I gotta buy energy drink. And I think that's about it. I don't have to buy fruit. I got Jean bananas and oranges yesterday. I didn't step on a nail. It's just weird. Yeah, I'm just on 2SIM. If it's fucking up right now, I mean, just, shouldn't be that bad, is it? It looks good. If I don't have that backpack on me, expect it to not be as stable. These clank is... I have to log out to do this? What the hell? I watched all the Fallout, the season 2 ones. It was good. I usually don't get to watch a lot of TV, so we fucking binged that shit, me and Gene. That was cool. I had fun with that.
このクワトロエクレアが推しです。全国のアバターの皆さん、お待たせしました。クワトロ、本気はスイーツの選挙。
おはようございます。
アバター天海祐希はこのクワトロエクレアが推しです。全国のアバターの皆さん、お待たせしました。クワトロ。
Dude, she's like 50.あとちっちゃい袋一つお願いします。Oh shit.あ、すいません。あと111番一つと71番一つお願いします。はい、すいません。
年齢確認を身分証明書の提示をお願いする場合がございます。お支払い方法をお選びください。IC カードをタッチ、または差し込んでください。
週末はなんか
レシートをお受け取りください。
そうなんで。
お取り忘れにご注意ください。
雪降るんですか？
土日は氷点下3度とか5度とかそんなのでありえないぐらい寒いんで、そんな開けてたらバチクソ寒いと思うんで
ありがとうございます。全然監視してなかったので。Oh shit. It's gonna be like -5 or something in the weekend. He said you can't be like this outside. That sucks. Fine. That's like the last push. It's gonna be -5. It's supposed to snow in Tokyo. Like actually snow. Not poverty snow, but like, you know, shit all over the city snow. Yeah, so it's supposed to hit that. That's what he told me, and I thanked him for letting me know, because I don't look at the weather until the day of, unless it's like raining for a whole week or some shit, in which case I'll be like, when is it gonna stop raining? What do I start this morning with? A Red Bull or a Monster? I don't know how those streamers do it, man. I'm fucking pushing my luck with just 2 sims. I don't get how they just stream in one area with one fucking sim. I guess content over all else, huh? If I went around harassing people on the one sim, I'd get away with it. Dude, imagine getting your balls fucking caught on it when they do this. That has to be new. imagine if you were like, I'm gonna get over this fucking wall, and then you like misstepped somewhere and you got your balls caught on there. Oof. That would suck. You know what? I'm sitting over here. I don't care if it's dark. Dude, not a single day I is working from home this week, dude. This shit is annoying as hell, so I have to take care of everything. Gene was sick for 3 days straight. I had to fucking take care of him, man. I thought about going live earlier yesterday, right? I've been awake since, what, like 9 or 10 a.m. or whatever. So it's been rough. One second, let me turn on your guys' text to bitch. How are the property values in the area? Pretty fucking high, yeah. But there's a big difference between being on the Shinjuku side and the Shibuya side. So if you want to live around here, I guess pick that side. Fucking graffiti all over the wall. How do they even, like, I don't understand how that happens. There's literally a camera right there. Let's put graffiti in places where there's giant fucking cameras. I don't understand Japan. It makes no sense. It's a nonsensical country. It shouldn't exist. You can get like...
I hate graffiti.
I fucking hate it too.
Should also add a laser gun.
Yeah, like from Austin Powers. You get like a 25 square meter something for like $1,200 a month, maybe less, on this side. But I know they have those wooden apartments. I wouldn't recommend living in those because it is earthquake country. So I think a lot of people get this misconception that I price things a little bit high, but that's because I tend not to think about like wooden buildings to live in. Generally, apartments that are maisonette, steel reinforced concrete structures, they cost more than houses. So yeah, if you want to live in like a normal concrete building, expect to pay like, I don't know, like $1,500 or something for like 280 square feet in this area.
I think I saw a video of Epstein saying the middle class shouldn't own housing because it takes liquidity out of the market.
He's not wrong though, despite how fucking evil that sounds. What do you think they're doing, BlackRock? How do you think these people garner so much wealth? He's not wrong, despite evil fucking human being that did atrocious shit. You know, that also creates more jobs as well. Cheers.
Just as well I've paid my mortgage off.
Must be nice. I don't know how I got accepted for mortgage at my age. If you want to get a mortgage in Japan, like if you want to get a flat 35-year mortgage, right? With like 10 grand down or whatever it is, $1 million yen down. From my understanding, you have to start at like 25. Or is it at 20?
Is
Yeah,
your surname
25.
Jewish?
No, it's brown. I mean, it's Jewish. If it's is brown Jewish, I don't know. My grandfather and grandmother were both Jewish. My grandmother's side was a Sherman, and then my grandfather's side, U.S. side, was Brown. So I obviously picked up the name Brown.
I didn't get a car when I was 18. I got a deposit on a flat instead.
Yeah, it depends. Some people need cars. If you live in the U.S., you need a car. Or like, if you live out in a sprawling city, you need a car. One of those things. But my surname is definitely not Jewish anymore after renouncing my citizenship.
It's now why I have no mortgage.
Because you don't have a car? This is nonsensical though. If you required a car, you would live in some area in a suburb that would cost less than to live in an area where you don't require a car, and vice versa, right? If I lived in any of the like major cities in the U.S., I would definitely get a car immediately. One, because I like them a lot, and we had a car for a majority of the time when we were together. Me and I, we just never drove it. Well, there was a time where I was driving it actively, but
I actually met a non-Jewish Cohen. It's actually an English surname too. You can never really tell.
a non-Jewish Cohen. That's pretty funny. So that's not my cousin, huh? You met a Cohen that's not my cousin. Dude, we got some fucking...
What's up, handsome?
What's up, Wyatt? I just started upstream. I don't even know why I'm live right now. I was so busy all week, and then I was thinking maybe I'll close my eyes and go to sleep, and I was like... For Setsubun, we did the, silent, you know, eat the ahomaki.
At HEVC, I think they might have renounced Judaism. AYYYE-Jewish brothers. Have you ever gotten drunk off Manischewitz?
Probably. I didn't like it though. Dude, when you're a kid and they give you that nasty ass wine, it's traumatizing. I think that's one of the main reasons why I never enjoyed alcohol, was because of Manischewitz wine. It's fucking disgusting. It has that bitter, sour, fucking nasty donkey shit, like, weird, like sticks and stems and shitty ass pretendo weed kind of aftertaste to it. You ever had Manischewitz? It's just like that. If you've ever had some bunk, if you've ever had some pretendo or like bunk, and you smoke it, and you like taste the stems and it's like the equivalent of that, but with wine. But for whatever reason, why it's a little bit more expensive than your average wine, because it's like a Jew wine. It has to be blessed by a rabbi or some shit like that. No one fucking has a clue over. But I digress. Yeah, that's probably the. I can remember the first time. I remember the grand room where we. The grand room, because I was an elder.
No, my father transitioned to Protestantism before I was born.
It's funny because Aya's Protestant, even though she went to a Catholic school. But I, corrupted her something royal. But anyways, I remember the first time I drank Manischewitz wine. We were in the grand room of my grandparents' home in the hills, and then I got to sit at the adult seat for Seder. And they gave me Manischewitz and it made me red. And I think I was like 7 or 8 or something.
I wonder if Lenny Kravitz drink Manischewitz.
Probably. He's fucking Jewish. They all drink that Manischewitz shit.
Law thought that was an Oreo floating on the road for a moment.
Oh, these things? No.
Mishlings unite.
Yeah, but that was the first time I think I ever got drunk, and then again, because the firstborn always gets to sit near. The way that a Jewish family's table is structured for Seder is the firstborn, the elder. Anyways, so like the head of the table is my grandfather, and then my father sits to the right of him, like, you know, I'm the grandfather, father first, so it goes boom, 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 like in order of importance within the family. And then the wives also have their own structure, and they have to sit accordingly. I never knew this until I was a little bit older, but my grandmother told me, yes, you have to sit here because you are the firstborn, you know, of your father, which is the firstborn of our children. So that was kind of funny to find out about. That shit was not, it was not good wine. And I still remember the taste to this day. I also need Nikita, that's you? Nikita, how you been?
Did you get a hangover? Hello.
I don't remember if I got a hangover. I don't think I did. I always had sleeping issues growing up as a kid as well.
Oy vey, enough already with the seating.
Yeah, it was. I didn't really think about it growing up. I was like, oh, this is where I sit. But yeah, there was an order. There was a pecking order to everything that we did. Am I the one that's crazy right now? It's not that cold outside right now.
Doesn't look to be much wind. They are skinnier.
What, in Japan? In general? That's true.
I always wish I was kinda born Jewish, no clue why, but I do date a lot of Jewish women, so maybe past life Jew.
It's the same.
Let's go.
It's the same way. The way that you look at it, right? Like, you'll realize. I don't know what's the best explanation for this, but it's no different than the way that you grew up in your family. There's always a hierarchy, whether you're female or you're male or whatever, growing up as a kid, right? Especially if you were born 40 years ago, like myself. There's a pecking order to the family's whatever, right, structure. And if you grew up Catholic, if you grew up Christian, there's some similarities, but there's things that you don't really give credence to until you're a little bit older.
Jewishness is not a monolith. Are you Black Juan? Have you ever done any kosher dining in Tokyo?
No. Unless you consider a bagel kosher dining. A bagel and lox. With some fucking capers. Which I'm not a big fan of the capers. I don't know why. I don't hate them, but capers are not, I don't know, this is that weird taste that...
No Latino at Chinasi Queen.
Yeah, so you were raised Christian or Catholic, no? You're Catholic. If you're Latina, you most likely grew up in a Catholic family or a Christian family, right?
Curtis, yes.
Yeah. So, if you thought...
Christian.
No, Christian, there you go. Okay, so if you thought... I think I'm confusing Mexico for
I went
Brazil.
out with a Jewish girl. I think she only dated me because she wanted to break free from the North London community. To be fair, I'm Catholic and Jesus was one.
Jesus was one, what? A Jew?
The liturgical season of Lent is almost here.
Yeah, but I don't have to worry about that. I think religion is not a bad construct, right? But it is good business.
Yeah.
It can be used as evil business, but I think fundamentally, right, if you take the extremism out of religion, it's not really a bad thing.
He was a Jew, yes.
Yeah, so I've been told that Jesus was a Jew, though he's not too important in Judaism. But they make a point that he was Jewish. But regardless,
King of the Jews. Mecca looks kind of cool, circling around that box.
Yeah, the holiest of holy places for Muslims. I don't think you're allowed to even... I don't even think you're allowed to go to that area. I forgot what it's called. It's got like a...
When the aliens land, all this might not be as important.
Like a shashkash. It's got some weird name to it, right? The box where they... it starts with a B, I think. What's that fucking box with the trinkets inside of it, the room? It's in Mecca. They have the like world's biggest hotel or whatever. You have to be a Muslim to go there. It's in Mecca. It's in Saudi Arabia.
The Torah is the foundational text of Judaism.
Not fucking Torah, dude. I mean, we're talking about Muslims. What the fuck the Torah are you talking about, dude? And what, you're gonna tell me about the fucking Torah? I had to study for my goddamn bar mitzvah, which thankfully I didn't have to, thankfully because of boarding school I didn't have to attend, so I never got it. But how do you go from like, oh yeah, the Torah, which is the, what the fuck, who cares, dude? We're literally, can you search the word for, that black box that they walk around in circles? They make the pilgrimage every year, but they try to. The Muslims. Hey Google, what's the name of that black box that the Muslims go make a pilgrimage for every year?
It is called the Kaaba.
The Kaaba, yeah, there you go. Thank you. So, I guess if aliens or something... Yeah. So, I mean, I have my doubts as to whether or not we'll ever see aliens.
It looks like Star Wars.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
A cubicle building at the center of the Grand Mosque.
Dude, shut the fuck up, Infinite Skyline. Bruv, you're getting on my nerves. I just woke
Hey man,
up.
what's up?
Sawatami, what to do? You're just regurgitating like trivial bullshit that everyone fucking knows.
Difference conscious aside not.
Oh man, you have to wait. I don't want to be an asshole about it, but you have to wait a little bit after I start stream to say stupid shit to me. If you want to ask something a little bit more derivative, that's fine. But if it's just really trivial shit, that if I had room temperature IQ would struggle to even... that I would struggle to even recollect myself, then that would be a different story. But I'm a little bit smarter than the average person. You gotta give it some time before you just let loose the deluge of fucking horse shit out of your mouth. And I'm not pissed at you.
Who in your family is Jewish?
My father's side, whole father's side. And yes, I understand the whole, you can't be Jewish if you're whatever. I'm Jew blood. And I did all the studies and shit growing up as a kid.
Are you Jewish?
By blood, but not by religious. I don't identify as maybe I do, I don't know. I identify as human.
I love the clip of you shaking your belly and people watching across the street.
Which one? There's like a million of them.
Are you religious?
No. I'm anti-religious. but not so much lately. I don't think religion is fundamentally bad. It's a good business model, though.
Oh, I only saw one. Ha ha ha! It was epic.
Oh, dude, I do them every single stream.
Top religious. I am a human myself. Hi friend, I'm just passing by to say hello.
What's up, man? Do I come off as a religious streamer at all? I don't think so, no.
If you ever come to China, let me know, King. WW.
I don't even want to go to Hong Kong ever again, man.
You don't.
Fucking China scares me. Like, I always go around saying China
Good
number
business
one.
model. Maybe that's why Elron decided to start one up. XD.
No, I don't think Elron started it up as a good business model. I think he started it up because it was good
China
for his
creeps me out
taxes.
too. Are you spiritual or agnostic?
No, I'm completely atheist.
And later, if you manage to watch this song, it's in Portuguese but the music video is made in Japan, you'll like it. Long 3R Joni, Nirvana.
You gotta remind me in a bit, though.
Religious chill state.
I have no respect for anyone that's religious or... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have no respect for anyone that's religious. I have no respect for religious entities whatsoever, but I also have no disrespect for them. I don't care if you're fucking Mormon or Jewish, Muslim, or Hindu. I don't fucking know, right? There's like a million religions. Not all of them can be right. I don't care what the color of your skin is or what your beliefs are. But I hope at the very minimum you'll question your beliefs, whether they've been passed down to your parents or not, and whether they've been forced upon you or not. That's all. I went through that phase as well, so I have to always bring that up, man.
My friend who doesn't believe in religion asked me the other day, have you ever seen a poor priest? Who had reserves rice better year rice? I believe that all the religions that exist today all came from one single origin.
I don't believe that. You gonna tell me Scientology came from... Are you talking about the Judeo-Christian ones? Yeah.
Todd Calc. It is not incumbent of you or anyone to speak on behalf of the religion you were born into.
There's someone incumbent on
I'm
me.
agnostic.
That's cool. If people ask, I'll answer.
Fuck a whore.
A fuck a doc.
At Melchizedek 6, yes they do. I once heard someone says, a cult is just a religion that never made it big. Live it in underscore.
No. I think the difference between a cult and a widely accepted religion is not whether or not they've made it big or not, but whether they have, one, whether or not they have provenance, whether they've been well respected over the years, and two, that might be it. It's just whether they have provenance or not, or two, whether it's incumbent on them to give a portion.
Common in Japan and Korea too.
Whether if it's incumbent on them to pay money to said religious institution, even if it's at their own discretion, right? So I think that might split cults.
T-Pain Asaka the Renegade track on the goes.
I don't know what any of that means, man. Otis, sir, what to do? Yeah, so it is, think about that one for a second, right? It depends. You know, what makes a cult a cult? Why can't Scientology be just as respected as the Christianity or Judaism?
But I was curious to know which would be that first region.
Are you talking
The
about...
cult in general removes themselves from the general society and create their own reality and social world, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good business model. You know, it's always interesting to me how similar religious structures are similar to totalitarian regimes or dictatorships or communist regimes. I mean, there are various levels or degrees of extremism, but I've always found that to be interesting. They always follow the same... I'm not trying to disrespect, but there's just
Religion, sorry. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yep.
Funny movie about Hollywood cults. Cool, you have plastic tooth inlays.
Oh, yeah. This is the, what do you call it? The guard? Because I grind my teeth? I don't think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was simply made to shine a light on the Hollywood
Formed to just
cults.
other. Western civilization is kind of a religion, I think.
It just so happened to line up with the time period, you know, the hippie counterculture.
The Manson cult was crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Western civilization is a kind of religion. Well, I think in order to build a religion, you must have a deity that is all-knowing and all-powerful. Or you must have a collection or a collective of deities that are all-knowing and all-powerful. Right? You must have a deity that is all-knowing, or a collection, whether it's polytheism or monotheism. The fundamental track is that there must be a deity or some amount of deities that are all-knowing and all-powerful. Right, we could probably all agree on that.
Synagogue top stuff.
Yeah, I think deity is a better... It goes down a little bit easier, but sure, you can call them an idol or a guru. There's a lot of fucking cults out today, though. But I mean to take it seriously, not some crypto bro bullshit.
I prefer the Matrix to any holy book. Keep fall.
You prefer the Matrix to any... You know, the Matrix, at least the series, is predicated on Christianity, right?
Some niche political movements are compared to cults. Money would be considered an idol and object of worship and veneration.
I agree with that. That's a good explanation.
I believe in the crypto deity.
The crypto deity. I have been getting fucked in the ass with that. Peacock, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know what you've been talking about for the last 30 minutes. Get a translating
Most people
software.
are not very religious people. I want to be a billionaire. Help.
Go start a nonprofit, and then go start a religion. Combine both institutions.
I like a lot of mysticism, and transcendental meditation seems helpful.
If you like it, you like it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just how deep are you willing to go in something like that, right? I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with being a spiritual person.
If follow the whole books all. Meow.
Yeah, what's up? I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with being spiritual. But I think a lot of agnostic people just need that push, maybe by someone like me, to tell them how it really is. But then you get that nihilistic perspective, and then you really have nothing to live for. So, let me ask you something. Hey, what's up?
Too crafty one, pray to the god of money. For just $100,000 I can hook you up. Also, I have the belief that the Western civilization has a huge part of guilt and reward, just like Christianity.
Yeah, I mean, it's a business. It's similar to how a political party is structured. It's incredibly similar to how communism is structured. It's top down.
I forget who I was listening to. Maybe it was a recording of Epstein talking about reality, but they were saying that what we perceive is only one limited aspect of all that is. Can you even have a cohesive and coherent society without a system of belief? Cashmeow, he can do exactly what he wants when he wants. See. Better to just have no thoughts at all.
I'm talking about reality. Oh, some recollection of this as well. Didn't they probe Didn't some scientists along with Epstein probe the beliefs of living forever or something? Like, there was some spiritualism involved in some of this shit. But anyways, better to just have no thoughts at all. Well, that's a nihilistic perspective. Like, for example, shut the fuck up. We gotta head back in 4 minutes anyways. It's not a big deal.
Cash. Billionaire. Phone froze lol.
Phone froze?
Of course all rich old people spend money on living longer. Research. Brake fluid.
D2, what are you talking about?
The world's richest people are throwing money into the sciences that extend life.
Don't the poorest people in the world also do that as well? It's called health insurance. Yeah, like rich or poor people are spending money on to live longer.
Oh, we can't afford health insurance.
Depends on what social class
My
you're
phone
in.
froze, not your phone.
Well, didn't say that. It sounded like mine did. I'm always gonna blame myself in these particular cases. Be very careful with how you answer that. Please.
I mean, like experimental. Everything from cryogenics to cloning. Middle class, us.
I'm aware of how difficult it is. At least I am privy to people that are having a difficulty paying their insurance. In the US.
What do you think black holes are?
What do I think, or what is the general consensus within the scientific community? It's a star that's become so massive it collapses in on itself. It has so much gravitational pull that it
How's
becomes.
insurance there?
It's excellent in my case because it's cheap. You get in a bunch of policies. And then it collapses in on itself, and it, rather than blasting off its outer core or leaving just what they call a neutron star, or a magnetar even just collapses into a black hole. You usually need something like 2 or 3 solar masses in order to conduct this, right? But that's a pretty small black hole. There's a massive one at the middle of our solar system called Sagittarius A star that's roughly 4 million times the mass of the sun.
While the entire universe is caught in a massive black hole that expands and retracts, and our lives and existence just keep replaying.
There's no evidence to substantiate that claim. That's that's not even theoretical. That's hypothetical at best. Any kind of multiverse theory is all theoretical. It's not even theoretical. It's just hypothetical. But yeah, as far as scientists know it, it's just a large, massive object, the star, collapsing in on itself. And then you get a black hole. And it's basically a gravitational point that's so infinitely dense that not even light can escape it, right? But there are sizes to it, and they can be incredibly small to incredibly massive.
California is cutting 200 million from homeless.
What do you mean 200 million from homeless? There's pretty good evidence to indicate that we also have what's called white holes, which are basically the opposite of black holes, right? Where material gets spewed out of them. And everything's in reverse, so basically they sort of act like tachyons where the particles can't travel any slower than the speed of light, right? It's all in reverse. And you can go take a look. The science is pretty sound on it. It's like you know how we have antiprotons and antineutrons and stuff like that? It's almost like that.
Do you ever worry about us humanity accidentally creating a black hole through advanced sciences like the Large Hadron Collider?
No.
It seems like black holes and white holes are indicative of the nature of reality.
Why? It's just gravity. They're the universe's most efficient vacuum cleaners.
They swallow light.
White holes do the opposite.
Well, you know California is the infinite income resource sanctuary state, right? Well, they are trying to save money.
D2, are you trying to say they're taking $200 million in, what, like homeless people help services?
At HEVC, was that a dog whistle? Gravity is stronger and weaker in different parts of the world. I wonder what it would be like to travel and feel the difference. Probably couldn't notice.
You wouldn't notice. Hey, you could get a Tesla meter, or you could get one of those. You can get one of those Chinesium Tesla meters, and I think we're at like. What's gravity at like? I'd have to look it up, but basically, there's a unit of measurement called a Tesla, right? And some of the strongest magnets in the world would be like 40 Teslas, something like an MRI. It would be like 40 Teslas worth of magnetic pull, which is exponentially more powerful than the Earth's, the Earth's magnetic energy, gravitational energy. Dude, it's fucking loud out here. Alright, next I have to wait for Gene to wake up.
Gravity is 9.81 milliseconds.
It's 9.8 meters per second, 9.8
It's a
meters
truck
per
race.
second. I'm asking in Teslas, what is the Earth in Tesla? Just 9.8 meters per second is just the rate of free fall. That doesn't really tell us much in this conversation. Might be doing construction.
Meters per second squared.
That is meters per second.
We're into physics and astronomy.
Yep.
What are talking about? Buttholes and gravity.
How many Tesla is the Earth's gravity versus like an MRI machine? But I'm not worried about that Large Hadron Collider or some Chinese colliders creating some giant ass superconducting particle accelerator and creating a black hole, or I mean, they evaporate, they're so tiny. So black holes give off this thing called Hawking radiation, so they're not 100% efficient. They're pretty close, though.
Did you ever read Asimov of Dick?
Asimov of Dick? No. So yeah, Curse, if I could use that calculation to find out, well, but it would be in a vacuum, by the way. It doesn't account for air resistance, unfortunately. If I were to jump off that building, I could calculate using that equation, 9.8 meters per second, or 9.8 meters per second squared, at what speed I would hit the pavement without accounting for air resistance. Right? So that's just...
Well, if you calculate how many buttholes it would take to cause a huge hole that would spaghettify people. Newtonian suicide.
Spaghettify people? This goes back to that discussion regarding the tokamaks and shit and fusion, and why people are gooning over that. Okay, now it's officially getting cold. Not compared to you big dick countries where you have minus 10 degrees or whatever. I need to get new shoes today, I think.
Hello, Cash. MFGA.
You see that fucking clip I sent you?
Exclamation mark. Weather. Cash all way. Exclamation mark. Time.
1 second, where are these fuckers awake yet? Wait, what the fuck? Did I have to come home? Time 大丈夫なの？この時間に帰ってきてほしかったの？この時間帰ってきてほしかったの？え？7時に出る？ Okay. Oh, she's gonna start getting ready, I guess. Alright. Fucking train that I stepped on that shit. Alright, so two things I need to do today is one, go to the... shit. I have to go to the doctor's office after I take Jean to school. But that can be later. Wait, is today Thursday? Shit, they might be closed. Yeah, Jean is incapable of going to sleep since they had that Setsubun shit with the demon. You'll see what I'm talking about. If I say, go, he says, Kawaii, I'm scared, no. So I think he's traumatized by it.
Yep, Thursday for you.
Yeah, I don't think my doctor is, or my GP is open today. Let me check.
Was it me or did the light glitch? Obaki.
The light glitch? Hmm? No. Not Obaki. Obake with an E. D2, you gotta check your shit, man. That's strike 2 for you. Alright, so... I can set this up real quick now.
What do you think of some countries experimenting with drilling deep into the earth as far as they can go and puncture the different layers? Gene going through the yokai phase, or is he trying to cut school? My mom used to scare me with that. Now I don't like the dark.
No, I preface by saying Setsubun. For Setsubun, it's like it's a celebration for like good luck, or for like good luck for the new year, right? For new weather.
Drink, is it
better,
getting HEVY?
Yeah, I don't know what this fool is talking about. For like better crops, all that kind of shit, right? It's for lucky year, and a part of that is to like have this demon scare kids by wearing a demon costume, and I think Gene's fucking. I even told Aya that I think he's terrified of this thing, that despite it being ritualistic in Japan, it might be best if it's assiduously avoided, simply because he was telling me that he didn't like the Oni, right, or the demon that comes out. So I think he's fucking traumatized by it. Which doesn't feel good, because I called it out. And now he doesn't want the lights off. So you're correct, Kiyomi-san. I have to tell him that I can destroy the demon. And sometimes he believes me. I hate that shit, man. Fucking stupid. I get that it's tradition to scare the crap out of your kids, but I don't know. They took it a little bit too far, in my opinion. Now, if you look up this, if you look this up,
maybe he had a dream about it after he saw it.
Every single night. I spoke to him about it already. I asked him, like, do you like the Oni from Setsubun? And he said, Kowai, Jin-kun kowai.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm scared. So So I'm not happy about it. Okay, wait, NDA IRL. I already set a profile for this, I think. I did. Okay. So I think I already have it set up. NDA settings, preview output. Okay. And then let me make sure this is working on the.
Here in the West it was stuff like monsters under your bed or in the closet.
Yeah, so once again, you do understand I'm from the West, right? Come on, man.
My mom used scare tactics, but it does stay with you all year life.
Yeah,
I still believe in Slenderman.
Yeah, I've discussed it with you guys before, and I discussed it with Aya. I said that we're not going to pull any of that bullshit, the scare tactics stuff, right, with Gene, but I guess this one was somewhat unavoidable. It sucks because I didn't want it to happen, but unfortunately it did. Let me set this up real quick. It's already set up. It's working. Okay, so what do I do next? I need to main output. Okay. And then what do I do now? Oh, it's set up. Okay, so it's set up. Yeah, Peacock, can you get a piece of translating software with your family's riches and all that you were talking about? Like, get a fucking translating software. I know you're new. You said that you're rich China with rich family. I'm sure they can afford
in his class or two. Might be worth mentioning it to the teacher.
I did. And the teacher apologized, something royal. I wasn't pissed. I know that it's tradition, so you can't really get pissed at them for that because it's a part of the itinerary, right? That they're going to do this. A teacher is going to get in a suit and they're going to deliberate. Like, the idea is like you have the oni, and I can show you guys via video because, you know, we're going to have to take Gene to school, so I got to do desktop for a little bit. But the idea is you take beans and you throw it at the oni, and then, you know, to scare them away until next year, until Setsubo. Go look up Setsubo, right? It's your luck for the year.
You'll forget about this shit.
I don't know, though. He's been telling me.
Culture and tradition can really impact a child. I would not like that.
I don't like it. I would have preferred to have avoided this. Because I've mentioned it to you. I think, Yomi, you remember I was going to make sure that he wasn't exposed to any of that, like, religious ooga booga bullshit, right? Where you, like, sort of trick your kids into doing stuff. You know, if you don't eat all your rice, you'll go blind, you know, old wives' tale stuff.
At D2 Crafty 1 not so, but what do I know?
I think it can. I think it may have. He doesn't want to turn the fucking light off ever since then. Absolutely it can. You out of most people should realize this, curse. It's some silly bullshit. Okay, everything's set up here. So all I need to do is hit the NDA button, and then it'll work. Okay.
When I was young, I always had a nightlight.
I did too. And I think a part of the reason why that was because of Setsubun.
I mean, you don't talk about Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny, right?
No, I told him, you guys remember when Christmas came around, I was telling Gene that there's no Santa, and then he was going to school telling all the other kids that there's no Santa. And that pissed off.
Yeah, I had a nightlight too.
that pissed Aya off. And I was like, didn't we like promise each other we're not gonna fill his brain up with that bullshit? And so I cut it and said, I'm Santa Claus. Kind of. Right, because all the gifts and shit that you'll get for Christmas come out of my wallet. So we sort of compromised, and I guess I am Santa Claus now. That's okay, I think. Of course, I was like, shh. You guys remember that? I said, Gene, Dad, Santa Claus. Daddy's Santa Claus because he pays for your gifts. Right. And he said, shh. He's super cute. You'll notice. I'll do it to him.
With the advent of the internet, it's hard to keep up those traditions like Santa.
Oh, I didn't have any ambition to keep up with those
Ouch.
traditions.
So the Santa Claus should became a thing, lol.
No, it didn't. Because I told him that there's no Santa Claus. He went to school and started telling other kids that there's no Santa Claus. Right? Because this is the second year of it. And then I was like, fuck, how can I... And I told him, it's a secret, but I am Santa Claus. Look at my belly. Look at the picture of Santa Claus. I am Santa Claus.
The way to help is to reframe things, like you did with Santa.
Yeah. So it's not like too out there, right? Because it will piss off the other parents, especially coming from a Jewish family, I guess.
That's one thing I miss about pre-internet, is there was always so much more mystery to life. Back in school we used to think hoverboards from Back to the Future movies were real.
So then you like to fool yourself kind of thing. I don't like that.
I was always told if I didn't believe in Santa he wouldn't come and I wouldn't get any presents.
I wasn't told that because I grew up in a Jewish family, but I did get in trouble for not believing in Santa, even in Japan, because when in the winter...
Santa knows if you believe in him or not.
Yeah, in the winter, Santa Claus, you know, because it's the holiday season and you buy your kids shit.
Before Christmas, the Santa Claus should never worked on me.
Whatever the case is, in my family's case, we didn't celebrate Christmas, at least really young growing up. And
Seems
in
like
Japan,
I was bullied as a child.
Yeah, well, and then on the Japanese side, because it's the
Goldberg made a
holiday
funny
season,
video of him wrestling Santa.
they like to celebrate it and like gift gifts to family members for Christmas. And I was going around telling everyone that there's no fucking Santa Claus, and I got smacked in the face by my auntie for saying that. So I was like, okay. She was like, who cares if there's no fucking Santa Claus? Well, she didn't say fuck because there's no fuck in Japanese, but she made her point, and I was like, all right, well, there's no fucking Santa Claus, but still, it's not good to lie to your kids. And she said, it's a fun celebration, and you're going to enjoy it. And I said, I'm Jewish, you know, the half of me, I'm Jew. She said, fine, but there's still Santa Claus within this household because it's Japan. It was just like a funny thing because I was only like 9 years old or 8 years old or whatever when this conversation took place, and I was most definitely Jewish then. Yeah, I didn't have to get a hat. Gene had a hat and I put it on. I said, look, I am Santa Claus, but you have to say shh, don't tell people, right? Because I'm the one that buys the gifts for you, and every day is like Christmas. So I am Santa, motherfucker. That's what I said to Gene. I said, motherfucker. You know how I am with Gene. I don't dick around with him. I kind of just treat him like an adult. I don't know if that's good for him or bad for him, but that is how I speak to him quite often. You guys know this. But I don't want to do the Tooth Fairy shit. I don't want to do any of the Santa shit. I don't want to do any of that with him. I want him to be a critical thinker Though I did show him the Fallout episodes, I don't want him to like get glued to TV constantly. That was something that me and him did, if you guys don't know. But look, he's like clutching his hands. And I would ask him, do you like Fallout? Do you understand? He would say, oh, yes. But he doesn't know what the hell is
Santa
going on.
is German. Don't ask Herr Claus what he was doing during Christmas 1939 and 1944. Have you ever watched that early 2000s film The Hebrew Hammer? They dial into what we're talking about now with cultural traditions. Funny stuff.
You like Fallout?
Gene will be a businessman when he's 10.
Look, he's clutching his hands, dude. He's clutching his hands. He's like, this is such interesting shit. Because I had the lights off, and I couldn't get a good picture or, like, a good video with the lights off.
It's bad for him because he'll parrot you.
I think that's episode 6.
Like Fallout?
Looks like shut the fuck
Gene
up.
is entranced by cinema.
He hasn't really parroted me that much, though. And you guys know better than most other streamers.
Hey Gene, we're moving into a Fallout vault.
Yeah, so I've looked at some. But yeah, he doesn't really parrot me too. He says fuck, he says shit, whatever, but not too often. When I put the camera on him and I say, I tell him, say, hello, chat, he'll say, fuck, shit. And then that's it. But he's not constant saying fuck and shit, right? As far as I'm aware. His school doesn't contact us saying, like, oh, he's saying bad words in English. He's a pretty good boy, you know. And I think part of the reason why he doesn't do that is because I let him do his own thing. Right? A lot of parents are super protective of and I'm protective of his health. That's for sure. Like, I don't want him to get injured, for example, but I'm not protective of how he really consumes.
Just recently he went around saying fuck around other adults. Japanese has fucking shit sounds, so.
Yeah, so.
He says hello chat poo poo shit lol.
Yeah. But apparently he doesn't say that at school. And that's like something that he does with me. Who cares if he says fucking? This is Japan. It's not a bad word. You see what I'm saying? If he was saying it at school constantly, then that'd be a problem. But he doesn't do that. They would, at the very minimum, say,
once he grows up enough to debate you, but Dad, you did this when you were my age, why can't I?
I'll tell him that he can. I won't tell him he can't. I will allow him to. I don't care how people think of that. Because I did that as well. I said, you can do it, why can't I? When it comes to drugs, obviously I have to put my foot down. Like, why can't I drink beer? Why can't I smoke cigarettes or something like that? Hopefully by then I'll have finished my whole cigarette rampage, my vape rampage. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I hope he just does whatever the fuck he wants and questions everything.
He probably doesn't even think about it when he's at school.
I don't think so either. I think that's just something he goofs around with, Daddy.
Okay, I'm not an adult. You can parent however you want.
Yeah, I think I'm doing a pretty decent job. And the best way to do it is just to spend a lot of time with your kids or kid. I think most important is the spending of time. And I have that one in spades, so I'll take it. I'll take it where I can, right?
Bestow lots of wisdom.
Yeah, naturally.
I have PTSD from an overbearing nanny.
I have my own issues with that as well. And boing boing. D2, you have to be an adult to watch the stream. But generally speaking, you guys would agree that Gene's a pretty well-rounded kid. He's outgoing, he's not really shy, but you'll notice that
a lot of younger people are saying how their parents raised them for a world that doesn't even exist.
His demeanor has changed quite substantially since Setsubun the other day.
Ha ha ha. I heard, spend a lot of money on your kid. Of course, just me inserting things.
I heard spend a lot of money on your kid. Huh? No, I was saying I spend a lot of time with my kid. I think that's the key to being a good parent is to spend a lot of time with your children. Whether it be singular or plural. I think I do a pretty decent job. I mean, naturally, they do cost a lot, but I spend a lot of time with them. I like spending time with them. It's fun. I'm sure he'll wake up in a couple of hours here, and then we'll spend a little time with him, and then we'll take him to school, and that'll be for the morning, and then he'll come back, and then spend time then. In the meantime, I have to switch over to, yeah, I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna switch over to pants, and we're gonna do desktop for however long it takes him to wake up, and we take him to school. I'm gonna check right now if the hospital's open today.
Some people think spend a lot of money. If I can throw money at it, it's sufficient. My older sibling got all my father's attention. They threw money to the nanny. Please treat your second child well. I love the quote by Warren Buffett, read 500 pages, every day. That's how knowledge works. It builds up, like compound interest. Indeed, spend as much time as you can with them. They will never be the same age again.
Fuck, what was I gonna oh yeah, hospital. And today's Thursday for me, right? Which means closed. Fuck.
500 pages is a lot, NGL.
Okay. Read 500 pages every day.
It's an investment.
How the fuck do you have time to read 500 pages every day?
That pays dividends.
Alright, so do you guys want me to go the whole science route for the desktop stream, which I'm sure will be about an hour and a half long? Let me go take a piss and change my pants because it's fucking warm in here. BRB real quick. Yeah, I got a pigeon. Where should I take it? It's sick.
I don't know, man.
Not like sick, like COVID, but like it's not healthy. It can't fly. There's other pigeons were trying to fuck this pigeon.
Oh, I mean,
It was like it couldn't fly. I was laughing at first, but then I picked it up. It's the right thing to do. It's so docile, this pigeon.
that's true.
Where should I take it? The vet?
It's up to you, man.
All right.
Good luck.
Well, thanks for the advice. I appreciate it. It's better than all the advice I got from chat. Okay. Over here. Holy shit. Dude, he's probably been working all night. Where you get 18 pieces of tuna high.
Why you get 18 pieces of tuna high?
Shut up. I'm gonna kick his ass this fucking place.
He's an Uncle Rocky voice.
I know, dude. I'm about to spit this out. Well, see, they're trolling me
I
now,
already know. He
yeah.
like. No,
What's up?
Like even if okay, let's say he gets like really drunk, doesn't even know what the fuck
Nah, I don't
who
get
he
to
is
that
anymore.
point, yeah.
He will be loyal to his wife. Like he knows himself.
Yeah.
He knows where he stands. He knows his. I can't even speak, but like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Except for the fact that I cheated on my wife for like 9 years straight. But no, I've been loyal to her.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I cheated on my wife for like 9 years straight.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm a terrible human being, yeah. It's open knowledge, like they know. But I will never cheat on her again, yeah.
I'll fucking beat your ass if you're fucking jerking off to any console in a 17.
Yeah, I'm a MILF lover.
Yeah, come and come. Come and come.
I like MILFs.
Yeah, come and come. If I jerk off to any console under 17, I'll fucking beat your ass.
Don't do that, yeah. I like fucking my wife too much.
No. Hopefully you're under 7, you're over 17.
I'm 37.
Yeah, hopefully.
Just keep like half of my hand.
Yeah.
Not more.
It's so cute, yeah. Porco Dio.
Shut the fuck up.
Raul! Let's get a drink. More white men, more white men, more white men, spicy, chili, kind of spicy, three sweat glands. This white man, oh, more Mexican, Latin American, spicy. Oh, white girl, more white girl, almost no spicy. I'm guessing this is like the mild, the like more, you know, like intermediate and very spicy. You like you can tell which is like the most mild out of these. Right? Yeah. What the fuck? It's not a good club.
No, fuck me.
Oh, fuck me.
Me, Chang. Me, no.
Oh, they don't like you.
Fuck you, Jumanji.
Oh, I've been to Jumanji before.
You cannot go. No. Go out.
Okay. Thank you for the advice. Arigato.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have fun. Bye. They got Jews there? No harm in that. Oh, kawaii rata. Meow. Oh, nashojio. Woo. Steak. Yeah, this is a steak place right down the street that's open.
You gotta film more right here. It's too much.
Oh no, I'm good for the time being. I'm not hungry yet. I'll be hungry in a bit.
Get something else. So, if you you want something, let me know.
All right, I will. I'm good for the time being. I appreciate it.
Sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Why the hair though? Oh, just do it. Raul. Is it better when I do it than Spanish people? Come on, connect. Hell yeah. Get a bit of the taint.
What up?
Just know your man couldn't handle it himself like a man. I have to call another man. I'm going. I didn't drop that shit. I didn't drop that shit. I didn't drop that shit. Who dropped that shit? Did he?
Sorry, I'll pay for it.
It's like an empire. You're killing it, honestly. You're doing so much better than a lot of people.
I'm not trying to compare myself to anyone, but
Oh, like in the progression wise. That's what it is.
yeah, I love seeing their faces as soon as the speaker does that.
You actually really are killing it. Nice.
Big push, baby.
Oh, nice, yes. I learned like one word. Zainichi Kankokujin.
You stop the shit, man.
Don't touch me, I'm a Japanese citizen.
Don't.
触るな。マジで触るな。
Sorry.
警察呼んできます。これちゃんと配信残ってるから。Get the fuck away from me.
No, don't fucking previous, man.
Get the fuck away from me. I'm a Japanese citizen. You fuck with me, you're gonna go to jail.
I'm gonna go together. I wanna go together.
You're gonna go to jail if you fuck with me. I don't have the camera on you.
Shit, man. It's not a shit.
No one's talking shit about you. If you fuck with me, you're going to jail. Hey.
Bro, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with me.
Oh, you fucked up, baby. 俺日本人なんだけど、俺ふざけたら警察ちょっと呼んできますね。You fucked up. You fucked up, baby. Baby, you're so handsome. You fucked up. I'm gonna call the cops right now. Check this shit out. じゃあ謝ってもらっていいですか？謝ってもらって。Balls are too loose. Put another fucking thing on the.
You are pulling my leg right now. You are.
I'm not joking. It's a real thing. You can order it. It's $80.
This is like a medieval thing, like where you torture people.
Make 22 the sex of the ball sex. Okay.
This is like a medieval torture machine.
Just look at how happy he is. Okay. Boom. That should do it. Yay, that worked. And then I have to stop the YouTube for the time being because apparently you're not allowed to react to YouTube content. YouTube will be back in a bit. Stop that. I'm starting to get it streamlined a little bit more. This is some complex shit that I'm doing, at least more so than usual.